You know, when they told me a few months ago that the rink was going to be changed, not changed, and my name was going to be added to it, it was one of the few times in my life that I was really kind of at a loss for words. I've had a lot of proud moments in my life, and I've been a lot of special events and special things happening, from the Olympic Games to lighting the cauldron in Salt Lake City, obviously to winning a gold medal and scoring a big goal at one point in my life. And obviously, getting married to my wife, Donna, that include those proud moments. Many more years to come. But this clearly is one of those special moments as well. And I was thinking about today, not only today, the last 2 days, what I was going to say. And there's so many things you can say, and so many people you thank. And I thought the first person and the people I should thank are the Larsen family, because I was a little nervous about what they would say and if they were concerned about it, but Judy and Hucky, with open arms, welcomed my name to their name. And Hucky talked a little bit about his dad, but I can't tell you, a day doesn't go by when I walk by the tennis courts near the high school and see Mr. Larsen out there at midnight flooding the arena, as we called it, because that was a great place for us to skate. I remember going to school early in the morning and skating in the tennis courts before school. And then if we had a study hall, you'd go out and skate. And if you had lunch, you'd go out and skate. You could skate 7 days a week because of Larry Larsen. So I think with the opportunity Mr. Larsen gave me and so many kids in this town to play a game that we loved and had so much fun doing it. And I know because of Mr. Larsen, I wouldn't be in the position that I am today. So to the Larsen family, thank you very much. To our town officials, thank you guys for coming. It is cold, so let's work on the heat. Obviously to Bob DeLeo, and yes, I was the bat boy of that team. Bobby, thank you for coming. You're a great speaker, and like I said to you earlier, maybe you can help get my kids a couple of jobs. That would be nice. Senator Petrocelli, thank you very much as well for being here. Coach Parker, I don't think the words can explain what you mean to me. You were not only my great coach, a great friend, and somebody that taught me and instilled the same values that my family taught in me. If I ever had a problem, I was telling somebody this the other day, I'm a 58-year-old man. If I had a problem tomorrow, the first person I would call would be Jack Parker. You couldn't ask for a better person to be around and a better person to coach you. So Coach, thank you for giving me that opportunity. Too many people, but I'm going to go back and think of the coaches that I had. Paul O'Brien was my high school hockey coach. I want to thank Coach O'Brien. Jimmy Evans was my high school baseball coach. I want to thank Jimmy Evans. Bob DiFelicio, I see over here. Coach, thank you very much. You were probably the most influential coach I had in high school, and an important reason I think where I've been successful in my life. It's great to see you here. It's not obviously easy for you to come into a cold building. But I will see you tomorrow at the Thanksgiving Day game, and thank you again. I clearly had some great youth hockey coaches. Dale touched on many of them. And in this town, it was so important to have those type of coaches take you to games because there was no rink in the town then. And you always needed somebody to drive you somewhere. So again, I was very fortunate and blessed to have great youth hockey coaches. I grew up, as Bobby DeLeo talked about, in a three-family house. And it's still there now. Some interesting people came out of that house. Uncle Tony and Auntie Ann and Uncle Jerry, they were always there for me when I was a kid. If I didn't like what my mother was cooking, I'd go upstairs and eat. If I didn't like what they were cooking, I'd go downstairs and eat. It's a pretty unique home, and there were a lot of great athletes that came out of that home, and I think one of the reasons I'm successful today is because of the competition that we had in that house. The Fusillos, the Jaworskis, and the Eruziones were pretty competitive. And I think because of my cousins and the relationship I have with them, I think pushed me to become the athlete that I am, and more importantly, the person that I am today. I think I've been blessed with 4 great sisters, a great brother, a great mother and a father who taught me about the values in life that are important. Not just about goals that are scored, or touchdowns that are made, or home runs that are hit, but about values. Values that are so important in our life, about respect, about pride, and about commitment. Things that I was very fortunate to see when I was a young boy. My dad worked 3 jobs, and I understood the value of work. My mother would be home taking care of us. I appreciated the love and respect that she gave to our kids and to us. I've been blessed with 3 beautiful children. Sometimes a little crazy, but 3 beautiful children. My son Michael, my son Paul, my daughter Leanne, who I love and care for dearly. And now with my daughter expecting a little boy in a few weeks, we have a new grandson coming, and hopefully he'll be able to skate on this ice. And I've also been very fortunate to have a great new son-in-law. And I hope my son-in-law to my grandson is the type of person that his father was for him. A great leader and a great person, and a very caring and loving father. So when I talk about those things, I guess I think about again why I'm here. And it's kind of fun, exciting to be associated with Larry Larsen. But I think I've always said for years, you couldn't want to grow up and live in a better town. When I go around the country and I travel and I tell people about where I live, I tell them it's this great little hidden gem behind Logan Airport. Sometimes wonder if the people in this town don't realize how special this place is, how fortunate we are to live here. I've always said when I cross the bridge in the winter, a gate locks behind me, and I'm home. And I'm looking out here and I see so many friends, people that I played with, teammates of mine. Thank you guys for coming. Personal friends of mine that have come. Thank you for coming. My friends right across, my buddies from Marblehead, who, although we competed hard against each other, we still have great respect for each other and great friendship. My buddy Tommy Mack, who came here. Mack, thank you very much for coming here. And I'm sure there's some other people in the back that I can't see. Again, for everybody that's come out here and sharing this moment with me and my family, thank you very much. And it is cold, so let's get this party going in another direction. So thank you again, and again behind me, if I forgot anybody, thanks for coming and being a part of this evening. The Buckley family, I think I still owe 50 cents from you talking. The Harney family, thank you guys for being a part of this as well. Doc is a special person. Matter of fact, my wife just had her knee scope last week, and boy, I was hoping Doc was there to do it, because she's still living. And if Doc was doing it, she'd be running right now and doing the errands around the house that I'm doing. If you can believe I'm doing it. No, I'm not. My mother-in-law, Barbara, thank you very much for being here. The Aliotto family, there's about 800 of them. So I'm glad they were part of this evening as well. And again, if I missed anybody from the old Vikings, when you guys used to play at Lynn Arena, and I used to carry the orange buckets, Alan Brown, Howard Conlon, my mother used to cut oranges, and I used to get into the game for free because I told them I was the manager. So, you know, as I go on, there's so many things to remember. The Monday night guys that I skate with, I used to skate with, now that's a little too fast for me, so I'm kind of moving to the Sunday night league. The high school kids that I coach, I know some of you are here, thank you for letting me be a part of your life as well. So with that, thank you very much. Have a great Thanksgiving, and let's hope the Vikings can pull one out tomorrow. Thank you. I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. This man here is spectacular. If it wasn't for Dan Dunbar, this place wouldn't be what it is today. We put this event together. He was the mindset behind it. I think when you look at people and you want to call somebody a true friend, this man is a true friend. So Dale, thank you very, very much for what you've done for me, my family, the Larsens, the Buckleys, and anybody else associated with the hockey program in this town. Thank you very much. And I think Dale has one more thing to add, then you can go.
There's one thing we've started, and it's out in the lobby. It's going to benefit all programs that went for boys, girls. It's the Friends of Hockey Board, and families and individuals can buy a puck, and your money will go to Winthrop Charities.